Hi everybody, how are you doing? I hope you're all well. Yeah, my internet's not very well, and I don't know if you guys can hear me. If you can, that's great, and if you can't, and this goes in and out, that's the reason why, guys. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? But what can we do when we have super fast broadband and it doesn't do super fast? And it just knocks it on the head. It's very bad, isn't it? But anyway, hopefully you're all okay. So we are waiting for our friend, aren't we? So hopefully they'll come soon. Yep. So anyway, so how have you all been? Are you all okay? So let's do some banners. Let's get those sorted out. Let's do show. Hi, sorry. I realized I'm deaf.
I'm actually shooting the weekly. So
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'm having terrible sound trouble. Not sound trouble. I'm having internet problems again. What's that about? So, unfortunately, I'm in the lounge. So, yeah, that's bad. So, it's a bit windy here in England, so maybe that's the problem. But I just think it's I think Virgin Media are trying to push out a higher speed broadband, so they want everyone to subscribe to that. It's a bit of a con. So if my internet goes off, do not panic. It's me. It's not you.
yeah, I know. But still, I guess the broadcast will get affected.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Because you are the main
Host.
point, right?
Do you want
So
to go
it
on
will.
yours then? Do you want to go on yours?
No, let's do this. Let's do on
Okay.
yours first.
Yeah,
Let's see
it
how
should
it
be all
goes.
right. It should
If
be all
it
right.
goes off, then we'll switch.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we breaking in between for a while and then
I don't know. I have no idea.
breaking in between for Instagram half an hour and then coming back to YouTube?
No. We won't do Instagram. We'll just carry on. Hello, Jomi Rod. Hello, how are you? And hello, Karen Granger. It's good to see you. You're a Leo. Well, Leos are, in my opinion, in the last 2 weeks have been the most views on my dailies, Leo. So I don't know if I'm doing very good for Leo. I have a great friend
Yes,
who
you
is
are.
a Leo.
Well,
So
this is live. This is
yeah.
already live.
Well, I just pressed it. Hello, Karen. How are you doing? Yeah, because I didn't know with my internet going off, just how quickly you were going to come or not. So I just thought, because people were going, hey, and I didn't know. Well, Destiny was here at 4:45. So she must have got that notification at 4:30. But I did change it roughly about 4 o'clock to be on at 5. So, guys, please just keep posting your questions. We're doing random thingamajiggies. We are. And if anyone wants to pay it, I need to write a new banner because it's just at Asthana Winiak at it's Google Pay anyway. Hello, Kushi Varma. We're not paying Pure Joy Tarot today. We're paying Tarot Stock. It's just the way it goes, people. It's just, oh, can you hear the dog? It's saying, yeah, pay Tarot Stock, pay Tarot Stock. It's not saying that. Oh, okay. Right. So, how was
I'm
everything?
saying now you can't hear the dog barking.
Oh, right. Okay. We're fine, Cushy, and how are you? How's your day been? What time is it where you are? Are you in India or somewhere else? Please like and subscribe and make sure, please. Guys. Right, if you got a question, we can't answer it if we don't have it. It's a very technical term, isn't it? Yay! What's my concern? And a bad internet reception. So I'm gonna. Oh my goodness! Look, you've been sending minutes. Ryan, you know, does everyone else do this in their country? Pay a lot of money for broadband and Wi-Fi. We can't answer it. Hey, stop listening to me. Voice messages are quite private.
No, that's not voice messages.
Right, okay, so that's hilarious. If they were broke people, I never talk to Terrence talk outside these lives. We're such liars, aren't we? Right, okay. So, guys, are you still here, babesies? Karen, are you here? Have you all got that? Look, I know my internet's slow, and the feed is probably even slower. I suppose what I could do is do it on my phone, but that's just as bad. Right. Can you see any questions yet, Terrence?
No, not really. Karen Granger is here.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Karen,
yeah.
if you have a question, then do post in.
Because my internet's slow. I think we should have done it on Terrace. In fact, we will do it in an hour on Terrace. Can I get a general reading? Yes, you certainly can. Absolutely. Why not, indeedy? What are you hoping for? Tall, dark, handsome stranger? Lots of money over the rainbow? That's it. Yeah, it's quite good doing it on StreamYard because we can see your icons. When you do it on YouTube, it's like, that's what we're looking at. We'll look at, oh, that looks interesting. Business. You want a good business. Right, we'll do that. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Shane. It's great to see you, Shane Walker. Please, guys, make sure you're posting your questions all the time. That is absolutely acceptable in mine and Tarot's talk room. We encourage that greatly. Please do not delete messages because Tarot's talk doesn't like that. He hates it, in fact, so don't annoy my man. Mine. And also, what else can we tell her? So, yeah, keep posting, basically, and let's have some fun. Should we have some fun? Yeah? Cool. Right, let's have a look at this business. Karen and some business. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Daniela Lumpis. Do make sure you like the stream, though. We like to see thumbs up. I was watching a video the other day at work, because I can. And in Greece, they don't like that. Apparently in Greece, you know, when you got a habit of going on that, hello, it's rude. So the guy who was doing the video said, I wonder what happens when they go on YouTube. What do they have? Do they not like that? Do they press the thumbs down? So Tarot's talk, you know, when you get a thumbs down, it's probably the Greek people. They're all again, yeah, I like it really. Sorry, Karen.
Have you read the recent comments carefully?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I've been busy. I actually did a fairy daily. Please check it out, people. Check out our dailies. We really beseech you. And I was doing another one for tomorrow. So I was busy. I wasn't just like that. I should have been, but I wasn't. Hello, Destiny. It's really good to see you. And Bianca. Thank you, Bianca, so much for commenting on our videos. We really do appreciate that. Yes. Very much. Destiny, if you could just copy and paste this for me, please, and that would be a great favor. Um, Also, donations are just to Turret's Talk banner. That one. Oh, was it gone? Oh, sorry. I've lost it now. Um, Destiny, can you just please, if you can be so kind as well, just put Turret's Talk Google Pay address of Astana Winiak at UPI, please?
Okay, so people out of India won't be able to use that Google Pay address.
Oh, will I not? Oh, can you just type your addresses, please, in the comments, and then Destiny will copy it out, please, if
Okay,
that's all right. So if
I'll
you put your
just.
PayPal as well. Okay, sorry, Karen, we're just doing a little bit of housekeeping. Oh, right. Okay. Thanks, Destiny. You're a star. Thank you, Bianca, for loving the dailies. Make sure everyone looks up both turrets and my dailies. Right, let's get down to business then. So, Destiny, please copy PayPal me at DINA, that one. Thanks. Thanks, people. Sorry, Karen.
Okay, Karen. Karen was a general read, right? Or business general
Yeah,
read.
she wanted a general, but she wanted it like business style. Yeah.
Okay.
So if it comes up business, that's good. If it comes up lovers, that's even better. Who don't want a bit of love in their life?
Yeah.
Right.
Karen.
We need to come on 10 minutes before we do all this business. Right, guys, keep posting your questions. It's absolutely fine. Right, let's see what we've got. So, Karen, we have a very hard thinking person. I think you might be understanding quite a lot with the King of Challenges. So, the King of Challenges perhaps understands things and perhaps eliminates things as well. You know, if you're a king and you've got a mighty sword and you've got that power of the sword, whoa. But we've also got the Three of Wands, which is upside down. So it's almost like you're not allowing things to flow into your life. Maybe you're cutting them off too soon. So within business, sometimes we do have to learn to eliminate things. But if we do it too soon and go, oh, I'm going to give up on that. And with a lot of world-wide events, things are slow. People are slow to react with their money. They're probably holding on to it a lot tighter, etc. But also ideas. But it does show you've got a lot of inspiration with the King of Swords to actually do quite a lot. So be not calculated, but be really kind of to the point when you're trying to communicate on business, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Thank you.
Yeah. So for Karen, what I come up with this Four of Swords, and this is about the need in here right now to just give up in everything and maintain your own safe, sacred space where you can rejuvenate and refresh yourself, because there might be a lot of things going on in. And I got an impression of the Three of Swords as well, bit while shuffling. So yes, things may not have been very good, very fine, but the thing is, with the Four of Swords, now is the time where you can recharge and reawaken yourself, and can prepare yourself for the bigger things coming up in the near future. Because why do I say bigger things coming up in the near future is with this Ace of Swords. So this Ace of Swords is bringing that breakthrough, that clarity, and that opportunities, and opening that door to those opportunities that I say, that I'm just telling you about. So basically, for your business, now is the time to just keep yourself mind at rest, keep your mindset at calm, and not being very battling with the things, rather than being a little bit passive, so that you can prepare yourself for the breakthrough that can be coming in the near future. If you do so, then definitely this Ace of Swords can be bringing that right now the things are quite hazy, so that clarity can be coming in with the Ace of Swords, but that requires the release, that requires the rejuvenation, and that requires the refreshment that you need in your life right now. If you do so, be prepared for a bigger thing and a forceful implication of opportunity coming up in your life in the coming time with respect to your business aspects. So hopefully that helps. Yeah, Bev, you're on mute.
That would explain that one. Shivani, let's do you, because we always seem to you seem to come at the last minute and then we don't have time, do we? That's not good, is it? Thank you guys for being here. We really do appreciate you're here. We also appreciate you visiting our dailies and checking out our zodiacs and our inspirationals, morning meditations, evening fairies, unicorns, you name it, we do it. Pick a piles. Oh, and Tarot Talks tells me, Tarot's Talk tells me that he's got a great pick a pile next week. Oh, you definitely want to tune into that. Definitely. Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
Jasmine, the donation is 6.50 pounds,
Yeah.
right, Bev?
£650. Yeah, that's correct. It certainly is. Where is that banner? Yeah. Well, it was before, wasn't it?
Well, Desiree is asking about, is your PayPal name Mr.?
Yeah, mine is, but we're not paying me. Do not pay me, please. If you pay when a Sana one, please. Is that all right?
Would
If you want,
you like to type that address
yeah, I'm
in this
trying to
banner?
find it. Yeah, I would actually. If I can find where you put it. I was getting Destiny to do it, but she's busy.
Well, you can go to the banners.
Oh, here it is. Right. Oh, I can't. Oh yeah, there we are. So please PayPal, that's the PayPal link. Is that okay, guys? Yeah. Right, let's create a banner. Right. We share the money, don't worry. It's just that this is what we're doing today because we're sharing it. Okay? So nobody thinks he's getting so, yeah, we know what we're doing. It's all planned.
Everything is sorted.
Right, it has to be this amount. Rupees. If you want to pay by rupees, then there's another address. So that's the banner. Hopefully that will come up after that. Okay, I'll put the
Hey,
banner on.
Sani is here. Great.
Yay, Sunny's here. Right, okay. That's great. Right, okay. So please, right, we've got loads of comments now. Sunny, can you do me a favour and just copy this PayPal address and say donations are $6.50. They will be going up to $8.88 soon. So make the most of this, please. Right. So, and also, hello, Linda. And also, please, if you tell me that you've made a donation, and then Tarots can check his PayPal out that it's been received, if you don't mind, guys. Thank you, Destiny. That's so kind. Your computer's not working. It's quite funny. This happened the other day, and I said to Tarots, I said, can't even blame Mercury now. Can't even, who do we blame now?
Even my laptop was acting up today.
I know.
I was working on Photoshop and it just went blank. It wasn't working fine. Like, what's happening?
I know. And my internet's playing up. I don't think Mercury's gone direct at all. Someone's lying to me. Yeah, I will, Shivani. We'll definitely answer that. It's just that when people ask to donate, we need to have the correct address in order for them to pay. Because PayPal goes by your email address, you see. So we need the right address. And we'll do you right now, if that's all right. So, Shivani. So, guys, just let me know if you've donated today. Thank you. Right, because you get a lot of cut. It's about a 20-minute reading, guys. So it's very well valued for 2 readers as well. So let's have a look, Shivani. Will P contact me next month in March? is he going to contact Shivani? Hi, Daniela. Right, okay, let's have a look. I'm not on mute, it's you. Right, so we've got this strength. So, oh, why is it so quiet? I'm hearing myself all the time. So, Shivani, at the moment, we've got this strength. So it's almost like that gentleness that they have to do, but they're not actually wishing to do it. So your inner strength has to be really on par. I think because P has left it quite a long time now, it's almost like the habit of leaving it is a little bit there. The best thing about showing the Nine of Cups here in reverse, it can go the other way. So if he finds the strength to be able to do, because I think he's embarrassed. I just think he's a little bit of ashamed and a little bit embarrassed about the whole situation. And that's why it shows up the strength of character to be able to do that. So yeah, it's a little bit. So the month is very long and things can change. This can easily go, yeah, you get your wish. Do you know what I mean? So at the moment it's upside down. So I don't think at the moment it's going to, but let's see what Tarot Talk's got to say about that.
Sorry, sorry, I was on mute. Okay, so here is it's the sun or yes, the sun. So this is about that they are still on a very initial level or that initial phase where they have to make a choice to face the situation and get the things further. Now, it can be the decision that they need to make whether they will contact you or not, or when and how they are going to be contacting. So these are two aspects in here. And the second one is this Eight of Spears. So this Eight of Spears can be bringing that contact, can be bringing that opportunity to see whether this communication comes or where this communication goes further. But there is one thing is still that this thought in him is very immature. Things can happen, he can contact you, chances are there, but still it needs that courage, it needs that confidence, it needs that confidence to face that sun, to face what is the reality and have that contact. Because right now they have it could mean that they have just come out of their shell, and now they're just rubbing their eyes and seeing what it is in front of them. So basically, it's about we can contact you, but it entirely depends on them whether they will be able to do it or not. But I can see that yes, that contact can happen. Um, yeah, can happen, but don't rush about the things. Don't set a deadline for yourself that the next month or the next month. Contact will be there, but you just have to be patient with the things. My very favorite word, Sani and Pure Joy both are here, uh, witnessing my favorite word again. So yes, don't rush about the things. Contact will come in, but yes, it will. You just have to keep patience in yourself. Okay, so hopefully that helps.
Mustafa boy, how you doing? What are we doing? Some tapping? What are we tapping for?
Kind of. I want to do that.
Right, yeah. I hope you're all right because you were a little bit you were a little bit
I'm
had
a
a
little
headache.
bit shaky today. I it feels like I'm also feeling.
Yeah, well, you're gonna go to bed early. If you want to stop, just stop.
No,
I mean,
it's not about stopping. It's no, it's not about stopping. It's
okay,
just that
all
day has been very tight and hectic, so that's why I'm free
right.
now.
Right. I had a question and then it's gone. Where has it gone? Oh, right, Bianca, let's do you. You're always good to do, aren't you, Bianca? Right. Is Robert awakening soon? I am a Cancer. Keep posting, guys. It's absolutely fine. Keep posting your questions. If you want a donated reading, then do say that you do, please. And then we get lots of cards for you. Right, so it feels like I'm deaf when he goes deaf. That's weird. So, Bianca, we've got the Lover's card here, so that's really, really good. So, yeah, this card, Bianca, is all about choosing the divine. So, the divine in all of us. There's a good card oracle that I've got at the moment, and it kind of explains when you do have a lover, you are seeing the divine in that aspect. So, which is everyone kind of knows. Well, they kind of don't, but they do. So, when you kind of choose this over divine love, like Robert over the bigger picture of true love, then that's always a choice. So Robert has a choice to awaken completely and choose a deeper, soulful love. I think they're still going through this phase of experimenting and sorting out how they feel and how they want to awake. So even though they might know the right thing to actually do, I'm not so sure if they're going to take that on board. And because Bianca is in our special club, we do more cards for her. So with the Ace of Wands here, and I know Tarot's talked, I had this last night, there is this magic that can go on. So once you've both sorted out the problems, hey, well done. Oh, see, good things happen to lovely people, Bianca. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you know, you've got lovers. You could be into foursome. I'm not too sure about that. How you think about that? Or it might be a fivesome. Oh dear, we have to laugh, don't we? So the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands is very much. Oh, sorry. Well, how did that come up? So the Ace of Wands is very much about putting the passion, putting the energy in that. So I believe Robert is awakening to the fact that there is something between the two of you. And let's see what Tarot Stalker's got to say on that, lovers as well. But it's a lovely combination, and it's almost like you're going to be very balanced. And I think Pisces and Cancer will be really sensitive towards each other. Oh.
Okay, so the very first one in here is this Queen of Cups. So this Queen of Cups is definitely getting aware of how you truly feel within and what feelings do you have or do you store in yourself, and being compassionate as well as taking into consideration and addressing those things. So it could mean that if you're asking about will Robert be awakening soon, then yes, they are kind of connecting with their inner self a little bit more about their inner self wants and what is going on in them. And that can bring up that awakening or the change in perspective that I say with the Page of Spears. So looking onto the things, looking onto the life, and looking onto the situations in a different way, in a different awakened way, to be specific, because this Page of Wands can bring you that new horizon, or can let you see of what new things or how things can be refreshed, how you can grow as a person, as an individual, and how you can make the necessary changes if required. So this is what which comes with the Page of Spears with the Robert in here. Now, again, I also have the lovers. So, again, this is about that difficult choice. Now, since they are getting aware of how they truly feel, it is also about the decision whether it should be rekindled, or there should be a complete new perspective onto the situation. That is, if this is a love relationship connection, then it could mean then coming back on the same track, or beginning again from an initial level, or walking away entirely. So that awakening period in here can be most probably about that choice that they are going to make. And what I feel in here, that they will be choosing the love, that is the feelings that they have, choosing you if it is. Because though it is hard, but it is something that can bring them the joy, that can bring them the warmth, or that closeness, or that compassion that is required in their life, or which they are looking forward to in their life. So, yes, if you say, is there going to be an awakening soon in Robert? Yes, there is going to be. They will look at this situation from a new angle, try to see how the things hold and how the things can be taken into the future aspects. So, yes, Bianca, hopefully that helps.
Hi, Queen Famous. I'm not so sure if you've liked and subscribed. Tarot's Talk. That's him. Please make sure that would be awesome. Yeah, Bianca, that looks really good. We're quite pleased about that. So, Queen Famous, here you can keep posting your question. That's absolutely fine. They're random. They're really random. Um, really random indeed. So let's choose someone. I'm going to go spin it. Whee! Right, let's do that. I like spinning. There you go. Whee! Spin it back. Right, Tyler Jackson, how are you doing? You'd like a love reading, Tyler? No worries at all. So, yeah, keep posting your questions, people. This is totally random, and if you want a priority larger reading by 2 readers, it's going to be £6.50 of PayPal, and the address is on your screen. If you want to do a donated reading, please let us know, because they do take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, because we like to give value for money. All right. So, Tyler, let's have a look what's going on with you. That's just weird. Oh, please like the video. I haven't, so you haven't either. So 15 now. I've just liked it. So wonder if Tarot's has liked it as well. I've just got to remember to do that. Right, okay. You have. All right, that's no worries. Tyler's love life. Right. Destiny, I can see your question. Can you also just put like and subscribe as well? I will get to your question, don't you worry. Right, okay, I'm not on mute. So, Tyler. So you're going through a phase where you're trying to explore certain things and get the courage and the determination of what you do want. It's almost like things are a choice. So until you put to bed a certain aspect that's perhaps haunting you a little bit, because it comes up here that you're trying to protect yourself from maybe a shyness or some sort of quality that's not allowing you to just be confident in yourself. I mean, 7 of Wands is about owning up who you are, but why do you need to have to justify it? You should just be sitting back in a king. Yeah, I'm here. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, just face your kind of demons, so to speak, and just do it anyway. Do you know what I mean? Not with cockiness, with a gentleness as well. But yeah, you'll get there. Definitely get there. Let's see what Terence has got to say. Thank you for that question.
Yes. So definitely with this, the fool in here, you are exploring and you are stepping into the unknown without knowing of what lies ahead, but still you are putting yourself forward just to get the taste of how the situation is. So it can be about or the coming phase where you might be getting on blind dates or dating someone, or looking to someone, looking forward with looking someone and things like that. So the fool is that sense of exploring rather than sense of committing. So yes, this is a time in your life with the with the fool in your love aspect is about the time of exploring and seeing how the things can or cannot work out, how you can adapt to the situations and get over from what has already happened. But the King of Swords is also here. So this King of Swords can be telling that you are being quite, we can say, having a certain set of idea or having a certain, we can say, um, a set of thoughts in your mind that might not be letting in the right thing to happen. So what it is about, that question you may need to do, because King of Swords is someone who is very strict with his ideas or what he thinks of and how he wants the situations or he wants to take control of the things. But when you are exploring, when you are trying and looking forward and looking out for people, then that's the time where you should be a little bit more lenient and a little bit more relaxed in your approach rather than being trying to hold the arm in your hand and be ready for a fight. No, keep your weapons aside and wait for the right thing to come in, as and also open a little bit. Opening up is required. You're kind of being reserved, though you are in a mood to explore, but still you are reserved. You are not letting yourself open or letting your ideas get freed enough. So that is what I pick up in here with respect to your love life and your love read.
Thank you, Terence. Talk. That was very in depth. So that was nice. If anyone wants a really, really in depth, longer read, then donations are much appreciated. So, Shane Walker, let's have a look to see about your girlfriend, see what she's up to. Right, so we have the Child of Challenges. So, she might be feeling a little bit stuck, and maybe some of the ideas or opinions are a little bit kind of I'm just learning. So this is all about sometimes being sort of defensive. So if you're trying to push her into a direction or a corner and she feels threatened in any way, then perhaps she is going to people and talking to people. It doesn't mean to say she's talking romantically to them. It just means she might be trying to express, because we all do it. We all have relationships, no matter how young a relationship or how old a relationship is. We all need someone to talk to about the ups and downs of relationships. So you may be picking up on that. I think this has got a good standing of more love. So kind of be a little bit more gentle with yourself. Don't always be paranoid about stuff. Learn to love yourself and see the beauty of who you are, and also see the bigger picture of love in general, and always trying to gravitate towards love, kindness, and all those beautiful emotions than aggression and, oh, this is why is this happening to me, kind of thing, because you don't want to end up being bitter and blaming this person or the next person or your future partner. Do you understand what I mean? So let's see what Terence has got to say on this matter. Thanks. Is he on mute again?
Kind of, yes, I am. Well, yes, it here is the Eight of Swords with the Ten of Swords.
Oh
Okay,
dear,
so
dear me. Mm.
Kind of, yes, I could pick up that yes, they are talking, or they are doing such, because they might feel a little bit not able to express themselves, not
Mm.
able to say what lies in their heart, or what, or we can say that between you and M, the conversation that is required, the exchange of ideas or expression of ideas, what is required is was not happening, or even if it was happening, they felt that it is not enough. So they are kind of yes, talking to other guys, but definitely not romantically. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, not at all romantically. It's just that they are wanting to share, or they are going through something, or they are going through some crisis. Some we sometimes talk to our own friends as well. So that can be a very friendly conversation and not a romantic conversation that I could pick up and I will say over here. Yes, they are talking, but they are just trying to express, they are just trying to break that barrier, or that barrier where they felt like they are not being heard, or there is not enough conversation, or they feel trapped in between what they are going through. So yes, they are kind of talking, but in a way of expressing, and also just to release it, whatever it is, to release, so that it does not affect your current relationship. Okay, so hopefully that helps.
Yes, hopefully it does. So hopefully we're not going to be too paranoid about it and accuse the person. Never accuse someone of doing something. Do you know what I mean? Just be gentle, and if something isn't working and you feel it's not working, why struggle with it? Do you know what I mean? It's like let's just part our ways nicely, not be bitter. But talking and like, yeah. Anyway, I'm sure you know. So, Daniela Lumpis, you're struggling with your life purpose. That sometimes, going with the flow is really good, but you've got the three of boons here. So perhaps you need to kind of work it out on all kinds of levels, like spiritually, getting into really feeling who you are on a spiritual level, and mentally and emotionally as well. So those three aspects, they really do swim very nicely together. But it shows here that working together with other resources is good. So maybe you're a team player. But on the other hand, it says you're the nine of boons, which can be a very self-employed aspect, but very luxury. So I think you're going to be a career person, perhaps, or at least working hard at what you really do want to achieve. If you always, I always look at this one more as an alchemy card than the other card in this particular deck. Really working hard at, it's almost like the magician, but it's not. It's not. So things that you mixing, things that you can turn into, perhaps will be a very good resource. It could be you're very good at working with people, and kind of giving good ideas as well. So your life purpose, don't struggle with your life purpose if it hasn't dropped in. That's okay. You're allowed to relax in life before that true soul purpose comes in. Some people never get that, but as long as you're doing good intentions and being up, a good citizen, does it really matter about your life purpose just at the moment? Do you know what I mean? So relax. But yeah, do things out of love than disharmony, if that makes sense. Um, that's just a general message to everyone, really.
Okay.
Oh, tarots.
So yes, what comes in here is the Ten of Spears, Ten of Spears. So definitely struggling with the situation and keep finding it very hard to keep on moving forward with and coping up all the things that are going through. But the best part is that this Ten of Spears is actually somewhere approaching the end of this struggling period, and getting over and starting over on a new. entire journey of learning and growth. So if you are struggling, then you also have like yes, you also have the Four of Spears. That's the Four of Wands. So it's not about the struggle that you are facing. It's about the preparation, I would say, that you are undergoing, or the things that you need to pick up on the way, that you need to learn on the way, so that you can celebrate your life and feel accomplished and feel joyful for where your life leads you through. So it is not about the struggles that you face, it's about the end result that you will be getting. So you don't have to worry for the struggles in your life purpose. It's your thing to keep on moving and keeping the goal in your head, keeping the goal in your mind. And if it is done, then things will lead you up to that foundation. Things will lead you up to that celebration of life where you actually feel that, okay, somehow I have reached up to some extent of my life purpose, and things seem to be much more comfortable and much more relaxed than ever before. Okay, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, Asia. Yeah, where are we? Yeah, we
Yes,
can
Tara,
definitely
stop.
do that.
I
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
CD, I am good. Thank you.
Okay, Asia, we've done donated readings for you before, so yeah, of course, absolutely. Um, I'll tell you what, we'll start it. We'll start the reading, and if you have to go to work, then you can always rewind it, can't you, when you come back? But we will start it. We don't want to cut you short. We'll just do that, if that's all right. So today, Asia, if you make the donation, please, to that address, is that okay? Just tell me if it is or not. Thank you very much. Yeah, the PayPal link is on the screen. That one, PayPal dot.
That's capital V.
Yeah, capital V, big V. say in the schools, big V. And that's Carrot's Talk. Is that okay? Because we share the money. So we're trying to avoid fees by paying alternate, if that makes sense. So if you do it by that one, that would be awesomeness. Is that okay, Asia? And just pop your question down now, and then we can do that for you. Asia, do say that you've got that link. You should have done. It's on the screen. And then you can definitely come back to it after work. General, okay, Asia, thank you very much. Right, well, while we're shuffling, if you complete the transaction for Tarots, and then he knows it works. Right, general for you. Kasha. Terence, do you have Kasha? Cash. You'll have to do it to me, Asia. Right. Cash App's fine. If you can't do PayPal on that, that's fine with that one. But we'd rather you do PayPal if that's all right. But if you can't do PayPal for one thing or another, I do know PayPal can be strange. But yeah, that's fine now. Right, okay. I'll start for you if that's all right. So, are you ready, Aisha? Hopefully you are. Yeah, I've got that. That's great. It's come through really quick as a flash, I think. Well, there was a notification anyway. It can only have been you. Right. So, yeah, thank you, Aisha. That's... Oh, his PayPal is not accepting payments. Yeah. Right, okay. I don't know where he is, but I'm sure he's listening. So let's quickly do your reading. Well, not quickly. If you have to go to work, that's fine. But do come back and make a comment. Either on this live or in my email at purejoytarot@gmail.com. So we've got the Six of Visions is one of the first cards today. So it's almost like having that dreaming imagination of what can happen in your life. So sometimes realizations come through where it's a bit shiny, isn't it? Sometimes realizations come through when we read and let our imagination go into places. So when we're a child and we read these fairy tales and fantasies, it leaves an impression on us, and our imagination can go to a lot of places. So it's almost like a nostalgic look at a way. Yeah, okay, that's fine, Aisha. It's a nostalgic look at what things could happen with. So all the good things that you've perhaps experienced in your life so far, you can take and utilize them. Sometimes about being happy about the most simplest things. I do this all the time. People think I'm mad, but it's how to stay positive. So that's why you see me doing readings of fairies and things like that, because it's nice, it's sweet. So, so these things can make us just take the seriousness out of life, and we can relax more and get more out of life. So the Six of Visions or Six of Cups is an innocent way of giving to ourselves what we need on a higher level, if that makes sense. So that's the first aspect. The second aspect is the Four of Visions. So when opportunities present themselves, and don't kind of think, oh, well, that might be childish, or no, I wanted the bigger picture. It's almost like looking at what is in your heart for the bigger picture, because one thing always leads to another. If we imagine our life in a raft or in a little fairy little boat of a cloud, just sailing down this beautiful stream, and it's very slow, very meandering, and coming across certain things, that's when we're alive. When we're doing this Four of Cups and going, oh, nothing's happening to me today, oh my God, that situation is never happening, and it's like, here, but if you do this, it'll take you to that important place that you want to actually be. So the Four of Cups is very much about experience life on an emotional level. And if someone says, hey, do you want to go for a coffee or something, perhaps it's time to actually do that. So yeah, paying attention to what is offered at the moment in time. So that's one thing. The next thing we have is the Six of Spells, which is a great card to have, because this is about success. So within your life so far, you have got that success. Success comes in many forms. It comes from seeing that people have helped us or encouraged us to do things. So just like we're trying to encourage you to see the good opportunities on a kind of spiritual or emotional level, that's a kind of encouragement. But it's like whenever I've read for people face to face, especially, and they've got the Six of Wands, it means that I've either had success or having it or going to acquire it very, very soon. So if something it is that you wanted, especially when it's kind of offered in the future, not in the past. So if you're thinking, oh, good, something's coming from my past, no. You have to embrace the future now in a bigger way than ever before. Okay, so your success comes from your future. You are on that little imaginary boat sailing across the seas into your bigger ocean. So this is all about the Eight of Cups, about moving away from that. So if you do think of something from your past and it hasn't quite fitted in on a level than ever before, now is the time to kind of move away from that aspect, because it's kind of false and it's disappearing. So the more you move, each day that passes, the more it's gone. And embracing what's gone is very important. So if something isn't working and something isn't connecting on a bigger scale than ever before, it is time to move on. And we're going to look at some of these cards for you. So we've got that tuning in, where this is very much like, and Tarot Talks explains this very nicely in one of his little videos, the Four of Cups. These two cards are exactly the same. But when we actually look inside ourselves about what we really want, that is what we really want. Oh my goodness! How can you get 3 Four of Cups? It's like, right, this is a very, very vital, important message for you if you've got it 3 times at the very least. That taking opportunities and knowing that you are worthy of love on a bigger scale is important, because when you get the eight of thingamajiggies moving on, it is time to move on from that. Do not harbour, I wouldn't anyway, about the exes or about a situation lost. It's gone, it's over. Carry on going in. When we put a lot of power in this particular card, this card is so powerful. It's about, I don't care what's happening on the outside. I am powerful on the inside. I have that stream of consciousness. So this is an important message for you. Carry on that stream of consciousness going forward emotionally. This person is so serene on the inside. And that's what everyone really should be tapping into. How loving is their heart, and how big and how much that can spread. Imagine if you were sitting there and all this water was just flowing from you. You are the river. Where would that river go? This is the opportunity that has to be taken. When you send out love, it's heard. Okay. And you've got a sense of completion with this card as well. So it's almost like, yeah, you'll understand this more and more as your life goes on. And you'll be able to look back and go, yeah, if I'd have struggled and dug my nails in and didn't take that opportunity of going left instead of right, I would have never got and met such and such, or never seen that opportunity, or never got inspired by that lovely conversation I had with that person at a party or a gathering or a bus stop. Do you know what I mean? So there is a sense of completion that you will feel a lot better. So this is a great opportunity to do so. But because it's your little habit, we have this, I want to experience all that glory and rainbow and all that opportunity and feel locked out. So the looking out is unlocking yourself by tuning in to your emotional and bigger aspect. And then instead of feeling locked out, you can find a way to flow more readily into the opportunities that present itself. Okay. And the last card I'm going to read before I bore everybody to bits is the Source. This is the best card, Because when you are the source, you produce your own passion, your inspiration, your own creativity. It's everything comes from the source. So it's here to remind you that when you speak up, when you feel the universe is hearing it, just as you're sitting in that cart of the tuning in and letting your love flow out of yourself. Uh, well, I've lost the card. Yeah, this one. It's like when you're flowing out and you're creating more of that, people are resonating with you, and that's the most important thing, and the situation. So, this is why we say people always have a good intention. And if you have the good intention of yourself and others, then these two things are always going to come to you. The opportunity is going to come to you, but you'll have created that for yourself. So, Asia, thank you so much for the donation. We really do appreciate it. I do hope you have a lovely day at work, or if you're listening this on playback, I hope you had a better day at work than I did yesterday. Lots of love to you.
Okay, it's my turn now. Okay, so you're on mute. Can't get a single word what you are saying. So, anyways, so yes, Asia. So beginning from the same idea, from the same card of the Four of Cups. Now, this Four of Cups, why? It is really important when it appears not twice but thrice. Generally, our cards get repeated twice, but this is three um, three thing scenario which is happening in here, and this is about focusing upon what you have, um, or being focused onto what good that you don't have, or just focusing upon the cliche things that you have in your life which could lead to the missed opportunities. Now this is also about sitting in your disappointments, sitting in your losses, and sitting in and only clinging onto the part of your life where the things didn't work out. If you're focusing onto that only, or if you're focusing only upon, or if you are l- l- let's put it in a different way. If you are only ready to settle down for the less, this could mean that an opportunity coming way greater and a way out of nowhere can actually be missed. So it is the time not to settle down for less, rather than you should be focusing for the best and the most independent and the most precious worth of yourself. Okay. Now, this phase can also be about this hangman, which brings the confusions, which brings the haziness, and which brings the loss of clarity on how you should be proceeding further and how the things could be made better. So right now, I can feel that you are kind of very much distracted with the things because of the Seven of Cups is also here. So distracted with the things, and as on the same part, on the contrary, confused as well of how to go further, which way to take to get to the glory, right? But I feel you are trying to stay and stand still where you are. You are not battling with the situation, you are not fighting for it, rather than just waiting for the right time to come in, for the enlightenment and the awakening to come in, or the sense of the right to come in. So it's about also prioritizing. The Seven of Cups may be telling you that if you are looking for that self-worth or that independence in what you do or in your life, then it means that you have to be prioritizing with the things rather than distracting yourself in seven, eight different directions and then ending up with none. Now, since you're also making quite good efforts by being in that standstill position, what? Okay, healing right now. Yeah. So yes. So if even if okay, let's not connect this there. But yes, you're making quite positive efforts in your life to move further, and so that things can get some momentum, things can get some pace, and you can be moving ahead of or moving ahead into the better times. So yes, it is about that whatever efforts or whatever the push that you are giving to yourself is the right thing that should be done, and you are doing it correct by doing that, and the things are falling into the place without any problems. Now, one more aspect comes in with the Page of Pentacles. And this Page of Pentacles is telling you about focusing upon what lies ahead and what not has already happened with the Four of Cups situation. So move ahead, think of what the future holds, how you have this beautiful life, you have this maybe having your job at hand, your work at hand. So, how can you be doing the best in it? How can things be taken? How can it be, planted in somewhere good place so that it grows into a huge, beautiful tree? It's about that as well. But at the end, you should be knowing and you should be aware of that success and contentment and fulfillment is yours, even if you don't see the things right now together, even if you don't see that happiness. And if we talk about someone you broke up with, then as well, this can be the time which is preparing you for this beautiful, beautiful future ahead with the Ten of Cups, of that being together with someone, or trying to have your own comfortable space, your own happy family, your own not family as well, your single life with the Nine of Pentacles. You could be enjoying that and having that sense of contentment and that fulfillment in yourself. So right now you are being told that you are trying to give into the situation, getting with the flow with the Hangman, good enough. But do not choose to sit into the disappointment, or do not hesitate if something new comes up in front of you. You should know that your efforts are recognized by the universe and are falling into the place. You don't have to worry about it. The Seven of Cups in here is about focusing and prioritizing of what needs to be done and how things can be kept first as per their importance. Again, the prioritizing part. Yes, Page of Pentacles. Again, the priority list of what matters to you right now. Focus upon that and not what has already happened with the Four of Cups. So this is the overall thing that you should be knowing about your life currently, and the success at the end is yours. The fulfillment at the end is yours. It's just this entire set of journey that you are going through. The Hangman will get an enlightenment, and he will, and you will be getting into that uh, comfortable, independent, and like we say, an independent woman kind of a figure, and that image and that strength and power will be coming in for you. You just have to believe in yourself, and that's what it all takes. Yeah.
So hopefully, Asia, you heard the last of that. I know it's annoying not hearing it, but yeah, I'm sure you'll rewind this video. Thank you so much for the donation, and I really do hope you can heal, and I'm sure you will heal. So yeah, definitely. Oh, so yeah, so we're going to do another question now. Knowing I know you guys, Cushy and Destiny, are really enjoying fighting it out with each other. You're having fun, aren't you, you two? So that's really good. So Siri, how does R feel about you? All right, no worries at all. I remember the joke we had the other day, wasn't it, about Siri? Oh, thank you for coming back. Right, how does R feel about you? So as you can see, guys who are in the room, a donated reading does take a long time because we do like to add value to you guys. So take heed in that. Okay. Sorry, he looks cute doing that, doesn't he? You look cute.
It's unmute. Okay, so I was saying that I might be taking 4, 5 more. Okay, for this stream, and you can definitely continue with the
No,
further
I'll start with you,
movements.
babe. I'll start with you. I'll start with you. Well,
No, you don't have
yeah,
to stop for me.
it's on StreamYard. It's on StreamYard. So I'll stop. Mm. So let's have a look at Siri. How does Aura feel about you? No. That's what he thinks of you. Just chuck all the cards. All right, okay. Okay, so Seeker of Spells, which is good. So I think they're really trying to find how you both fit into each other, and they can make it work. So how do they feel about you? They're trying to understand you on a level and trying to make things work. So perhaps when the environment's not as conducive as it could be, they're willing to make an effort for it to be able to. Does that make sense? So it's almost like, yeah, they feel okay for you, and I think they want to take it further. Let's hear what Taras has got to say.
Very first one is how they are feeling. Quite very much not so good at this point of keeping everything together and going with the things what they are feeling in. So it can be about a time where they might feel about moving ahead, um, basically along with you, because it's really quite hard for them on their alone to keep up with the things, to keep up with the pace and the situations in their life. So it's basically that they are feeling that it's need, or it's or we can say it's a time to connect more on the deeper levels, so that things can be shared, things can be communicated, and there is a little bit easiness coming into each other's life. So it's basically that they are feeling it's a need to connect, it's a need to express, need to share, and yes, move ahead together into the better, calmer waters. So yeah.
Thank you for the question. So finally, woohoo! I'll just send you a message, Taurus. Kushi, is Manas hiding his feelings for me? What are his feelings? He is not clarifying. Okay. So Manas, Kushi and Manas, Kushi and Manas. I can't hear you, bang. Taurus, I can't hear you. Are you telling me stuff on camera? Thank you, Siri. That'll be really kind. I know you two were enjoying it. I know, but all good things have to come to an end, allegedly. There's always right, Cushy and Manners. Right, let's have a look at Manners. Oh, yes, I think they're definitely hiding feelings. I think they're hiding feelings from themselves. They don't really know what's going on themselves here with the moon. But they've also got the Three of Swords upside down, so they don't quite recognize what they're doing, what they're saying, how they're feeling, and it's a little bit of a mess. So if they've thought that things were an illusion, before, then they need to really feel that there is pain involved in this situation. I don't know if you can see that, because it's so there's the moon. The moon is always about illusions, borrowing the light, and now we've got the pain of the misery upside down. So they're not quite understanding that aspect. So yeah, Mother's true feelings for you is painful. They're not really understanding how to go about a responsible love. Probably been hurt before. So let's hear what Tarot's Talk has got to say anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, definitely trying to hide because they themselves are not very much sure of what it is. Seven of Cups. Not finding that exact thing. Okay, that this is what I feel for her, and this is what is going on me in me for him. So it's not about that he is hiding. He is kind of himself not very sure of what it is because he feels that okay, this is also there, this is also there, this is also there. So these are very much a lot of things going on in them, and that's why they're not clear. That's why they cannot express. Very simple fact. Now, Two of Pentacles as well. So trying to find that balance of what it is, and okay, is it on the positive side or is it on the negative side? Where is it? So yes, they are definitely hiding their feelings. Their feelings for you are quite very much scattered, and they are trying to figure out whether it is on the happy note or whether it's on the sad note. Because they are also only fantasizing about how the things could be and juggling on the same thing rather than doing anything on the concrete ground level. So yes, they will definitely hide when they are not clear. So this clarity needs to be coming in before they can actually express anything. Yeah.
So hopefully that helped a little bit. I know sometimes we can be very attracted to people, which is absolutely fine, and we think that they're the right person, but yeah. Okay, so Sutra, is N going to reach out to you? So you've got the White Heart, and this is a lot like the Fool, the start of the journey. So yeah, there's an element that if you both trust each other in a good intention way, then they can definitely start this. This is upside down, so they have to realize, is it a safe environment to give and receive? I think it is. So at the moment, they might be a little bit shy at times. So I hope you're giving a good indication that, yeah, you want them to. But I suppose when there's no contact, it's really hard to do so. If you're feeling like communicating with them, that might be a good idea. So if you can give some form of communication to them, then I think, okay, it might not initially be received favorably, but at least it's got the ball rolling. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully that helps. But yeah, I think it's got a good flavour to it. Let's see what Tarot has got. uh,
Okay, so reach out to you. Kind of, it seems that they are still figuring out and working out on their own selves before they can actually reach out and talk to you about the situation. But it could mean that reaching out can be there, but you have to be making that effort. You have to be making that give them that one step so that they can come 10 steps forward. So that is what is here, because right now they are completely focused upon how this thing can even work out, how this thing can even be taken into consideration and made into something that's quite better, and that's not what it used to be. That is something much more greater. So N is going to reach out to you, but you have to give him or give them that spark in them so that that fire can be ignited. So it's just that which is required, and that can bring in that contact and that reaching out to you. But you may be the first one to be reaching out so that it comes uh, forth from him as well. Sorry, from them as well.
right, okay. And finally, well, not finally, but this is going to be a relief for somebody. Whoa! Thanks for your patience, Destiny. Oh, right, okay. So Keegan, little Keegan, finally tell me how he feels and stop putting up a front. Uh, a little bit tired of all the things that's going on. So sometimes when our feelings are kind of tied to each one, because it's almost like the connection between each episode of what's happened or gone before is replaying in their mind, and it's very much like the halfway point as well with the 5 of Wands. So we've got the 10, but also the 5. So it's almost like, right, so okay, I'll nearly finished doing this, but I think I'll go back to 5. And so it's like a ever increasing circle that's wound into his own making, really. So so he's just about to get out of it, as in the 1, yay, let's go for it. No, I think I'll go back to 5. What? Seriously, Keegan, what are you doing? So things still need to be sorted out within his own mindset about what has gone on. So it's almost like that experimenting, trying to see. So I really don't know what to advise you in here, other than he's feeling everything's accumulating and putting pressure on him, and then he can't see the wood for the trees, kind of thing. But let's see what Tarot's got to say about that situation. I'll try and find you an angel message as well, Destiny.
Well, yes, they can be getting aware or getting in touch with their feelings for sure. As I think I told you about this previously as well. So yes, it's kind of the same thing that they might be getting a little bit more in touch or in connect with how they feel for you and how what is it that uh, that actually brings you two together. So a little bit bringing of the love into the situation, a little bit of care into the situation can come in for sure. But this person is always in a very 50-50 thing. 2 of Swords. See, again they'll be like, okay, do it, not do it, do it or not do it within the next few weeks. Yeah. Good. So this 2 of Swords situation can be only pulling them back for another few weeks for sure, and they might not be able to say because of the situations that might have been in between you two, the things that are going on that are still prevailing, the non-communication or less communication that is happening, that can actually pull them back from expressing, though they want to do it, but it's just that blindfold of something that they still need to work and open it from the back so that they can see what is the right and then proceed it towards. Is it just me? It's buffering. No, it's just you. You may need to rewind. Okay, so yes, they will get in touch, get aware of how they feel, but still it will take time for them to sort out the things and express it. So yeah, kind of still on the upfront.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. We're going to end this session really shortly. So if you want your questions answered, yeah, better be quick, guys. Yeah. So keep posting the questions. Yep. So let's do what do you say, baby? I can't hear you. Right, let's do yourself and some angel guidance. So I'll use my little angels here to give you a quotation. We're doing very quickly.
So if there are new viewers in the room, then do subscribe to Pure Joy as well as Tarot Stock.
Right,
Like
your angels say you are ready. Shushan,
Suhasini.
Suhasini. Yeah,
Suhasini.
Suhasini.
Yes.
So
Good.
you're ready. So when the angels say you're ready, why are you procrastinating? Or why are you holding back? Is it a fear? Is it a fear that you get something and then not know how to handle it? Or is it a fear that it won't happen, so you'd rather do nothing? But if the angels are saying you're ready, you're ready. Move it. Does that make sense?
Okay, done?
Yeah, done and dusted. Doesn't take that. That's a strong message. It says, do it. Stop procrastinating. Get off your bum and do it.
Yes. It's also about creativity. Okay. Now the angels are telling you to be a little bit more creative in your approach, or spending your some time into the creative aspects of your life. Creativity is not only drawing, creativity is not only sketching, creativity is in many forms. Thinking out of the box about how you can do the things in your life, how you can make your own life much more higher than the ordinary and much more beautiful than the ordinary. So it says, let your imagination flow. If you do not know how to channel the force, you may feel restless or dispirited. Use your power with wisdom and joy. And the second card which comes is Archangel Gabriel. So it is a time to release old memories, enraged habits, and mental patterns which lower your vibration. So Gabriel is about expressing, it's also about expressing yourself. If you don't read on this card, expressing and releasing of what is not good and getting away with it. So angels are telling you to be creative, be expressive, and release what is not good in your life.
Excellent. Thank you, Terence. So now we've got a question to H. Think of me and regretting meeting up with me for the last time to sort things out. Pearl, you've got the tower here. Um, so that's not very good, is it? So the tower here upside down means that perhaps they didn't really realize that they needed to sort things out. They couldn't care less at the moment of sorting things out. And you can see this with the Four of Boons as well. These crones here, as they're called, these little elf fairy folk, have made pies to sell, but they're so like, no, they're mine. I don't want to give them away. So it's almost like he doesn't know that he has to express himself with that. So no, I don't think, Pearl, that they care very much about how it ended. Unfortunately, a lot of people are very sensitive and they always do need closure. And I think it's a human right to have closure. But this person, they don't care if the tower fell and they don't care if they're not sharing their feelings. So for me, it's no. So, Pearl, don't spend any more energy, perhaps, and tears on somebody who thinks like this. I wouldn't personally, but with healing, it's always good to cry for the situation, the disappointment, and everything else, but not for that person. But let's see what Terence talk. I'm sure he's got marriage on the cards for you. You never know. What is this dude?
Okay.
What's the dude thinking?
Okay. So the Eight of Cups, walking
No,
away. So
no.
yes, not perhaps thinking, or even if thinking, but yes, kind of yes, thinking about that missed opportunity, but yes, kind of not very much indulged and in focused onto it. They feel like even though if it is missed, it's okay, and it might not serve that purpose in my life right now, or I might not be the right person, or they might not be the right person, or the situations might have not been the right thing, and they are kind of moving away. They are walking out and stepping into the unknown for their self exploration. So kind of yes, they regretted meeting up with you, but they are kind of getting away with that emotion. They don't want to let it overcome or overpower them in any way, so they are just moving away. And that's what you should also be doing. Like, if you're feeling that regret in yourself, you should also be moving away and not thinking about it. Better be and look for the better opportunities, because Eight of Cups brings the Nine of Cups in the continuation, and that can fulfill your wishes. So yeah, right now it's they're not quite very much thinking about that thing. Yes, they regret about it, but still not thinking about the situation. Yeah, muted.
I said two different opinions there. I told you he'd contradict me. Oh dear. Right, Sunny, have you got a question, my friend? No worries, absolutely no worries. But yeah, move on. We all do, or we try to anyway. In my experience for reading for people, if you don't move on, you'll end up being a 50-year-old or a 60-year-old still harboring about the ex. Oh, it wants to do that. Come on, hands up, people. Oh, you all do you? Oh, that's fine. Carry on. carry, carry on. Right, shall we do our friend Mustafa, who's managed to stay in the room? How did you do that? Normally you go, I don't know how you stayed in the room, mate. Right, okay.
This was the same question yesterday as well, Mustafa. Did you not submit
Well,
your
what are you
letter?
doing? Are you trying to wind up Tarot's talk?
No, 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 no. I'm not trying to wind up. I'm just asking that this was the same question yesterday as well, and you still haven't submitted that essay, and it's going to be 2 days when you do that. That's
Who have
what
you
I'm
been?
asking.
He's been flirting with the missus again. Who do you fancy today? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. So obviously he asked yesterday. What was the answer yesterday?
Okay, so the answer was that they will.
What was it yesterday? I had you
Yesterday it
on
was
mute.
that they will superficially accept in a way, but on the deeper levels, they'll be feeling a little bit disappointed and acting a little bit weird as well for quite a few days. Have I biased your reading now?
I don't know. We know. I am pretty sure the angels will say, recovering within the next few weeks or a year later or whatever stupid message. I just want to see what they say before I do. Right,
Well,
Mustafa.
sometimes angel answers are very abrupt.
We have to say these are the oh crikey, these are the
Improving health. Improving
you are
health, if you remember. Improving health.
yeah, that's it, improving health. Oh
Yeah.
look, yes. Well, what was the question? um,
How will she react?
right, okay. I think she'll probably understand that you've been overwhelmed. I won't turn anything late again. Oh, you're just you're just a charmer, Mr. Charmer. Let me see what happens with the tarot there, Mr. Charmer. We know you can charm us, but sometimes teachers or
Well,
tutors.
we need to look at him to get charmed.
Oh, I don't know, Mustafa. You can charm the birds out of the trees, can't you, love? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Right, let me see about your essay. And why didn't you do it? You naughty boy. Yeah, naughty boy. Innit? Right, let's have a look. So our first answer. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's another yes, really. You've got the strength and you've got the Ace of Wands. So
Oh,
if
Ace of.
if you have the good intention, Mustafa, of being honest and genuine and not pulling the wool over her eyes, she may accept it because we don't want to put, as teachers perhaps and tutors, we don't want to put over stress on students at the moment because we're already stressed with the world events, aren't we? So you can add that in it if you want. Like, oh, I'm a bit stressed with coronavirus and I couldn't get my head around, but I've got my head around and that's why it's late. Would you like a half-assed essay? And she can hit you over the head. Or would you like a proper essay, Mrs. L? Come on. What do you want? So yeah, she'll accept it. And if she doesn't, then it's not really a sympathetic. What have you got? An ace of spears. No, you just have your camera off there. You could have pulled that out. I'm not buying that. Look at his face. As if I'd do that. I'm an honourable tarot reader. I love
Well,
you.
yes. Well, yes. Kind of, they can accept that apology, as I said. Yes, they can. But It's you about how open and how expressive and how much emotions you put in there, or how do you express of what you have been through that you are not able to do it on time. But yes, as I said earlier, they are going to keep it on hold. They will hold on to it and will behave a little bit weird with you. So yes, I for me the reading is the same in a way. That is, they will accept the apology, but it's about yes, he a man of honor. Is anybody watching out who needs to know that I'm a man of
Mustafa,
honor?
Mustafa, you'll probably get a clout from your parents, though. Oh, for being naughty.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you'll
Put
get.
a little bit more words, power in the words that you choose. But still, I again get the feeling that they will hold on to it because it's been 2 days now, not a
I
one day.
don't think they're a very nice person if they can't have a little bit of empathy and sympathy for certain things. I mean, this is why I don't like the educational system. It's like
Teachers, teachers, professors don't have empathy. They
no.
don't have sympathy. I am saying this on my live broadcast, even if my teachers are watching it right there.
Yeah, yeah, you go for it, Terrence. Tell him, tell him, tell him, tell him, tell him. They're useless as well. Anyway, we won't do that. We'll get banned from social media. Right. I cannot wait till I get a girlfriend one day and ask you guys a bunch of sexual questions. Well, I'll have to bring the sexual girls out there. Won't I? Well, come on, Mustafa. What's stopping you? Go on. I dare you. I dare Mustafa this weekend to get a girlfriend. Yeah. Go on. Get one. Let me see. Let me ask the angel answers if you're gonna get one. Be scared. Be very scared. I think you're always scared of a real relationship, Mustafa. So, if I tell you to get one, you're scared. Oh, right, here we go. K and R. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, right, okay, right. Let's do something else now. Petit Princess. Can't talk. Oh, I can't talk. Yeah, thank you. Hello, Petite
Bev,
Princess. What?
on your face.
Yeah. I've seen that, babe. I've seen that, my love, my love, my love, my love. Right, Sega.
Mustafa.
Yeah, it seems like you've gone backwards in life, doesn't it? just do as you told me, Mustafa. Get a girlfriend this weekend. Just do it. It's your assignment. Hand in the essay and then go, oh, yeah, my next assignment. Just keep asking random girls. Will you go? Will you go? That's your prank. Yeah? Don't do it. And I bet you any money someone will say, yeah, I like the sound of that. I'll go out with you. Right, Sega, can you tell me what is the outcome between K and R? Okay, I do hope, Sega, that you're either K or R. Are you K or are you R? Oh, don't start, Orion. That you're asking the wrong reason. We're not going to. I'm going to ignore that question. Sega, are you K or R? Please let me know because I'm not doing that question until you ask. Until
They
you
are
write it.
my friends in relationship. Okay, so friends have a different life, Sagar, and those friends can should be concerned about their life. So yeah, rest. It's pure joy's authority today, so she will decide what to do.
Yeah, I'm in charge. You'll have to go tomorrow for turrets to be in charge. Oh. Right, Petite Princess. I love reading. Oh, you'd love a reading. It's not a love. Anyway, I'll do your reading.
I'll
I
do
don't
a
know.
reading. A reading on what?
It doesn't matter. Just shuffle.
Thank you,
Shuffle.
Mustafa, for the question, and hopefully you submit that uh,
Sorry.
essay
Remember
today.
your second. Remember your second assignment to get a girlfriend this weekend. It's easily done. Yeah, easily
Yeah.
done, Mustafa. You can easily do that.
Okay,
If you've done.
she's saying, will I get married in May? That's a question. She had put it earlier as well.
Oh, okay.
I saw.
May wedding. Lovely. Invite me. Oh, May. His petite princess gonna get married in May. It's very soon, that. You should know already if you're gonna get married in May. Innit? English term, innit? It means absolutely nothing. Ooh! The person you're with, I reckon, is very nice and very inspirational. And the person that you want to be with, we've got the Two of Cups upside down. Now, what's that about? That means you are connected, but I don't think you're going to get married in May. I might have to do a longer reading for that. It's just that it's turned upside down. So I think he's the one. I think he's a lovely guy. Very nice. But at the moment, I don't think the energy is going to connect in May. Let's see what Tarot has to say. But yeah, don't take things as gospel around tarot readers. Always make your. If you want to get married in May, don't do it. I would.
Well, yes, I will say that yes, chances are good. You
Yay! We like a May wedding. Yeah, go for it.
can get married with the Three of Pentacles, Three of Coins, you two coming in together, and the Four of Spears, the Four of Wands, the
Oh,
marriage
yeah,
card itself.
let's do it.
So
Oh,
yes, you can
yeah.
get married, but it is about working on the things together and sorting out the things before you actually end up onto the decision, final decision of marrying in May. Well, yes,
Right, I want to ask a
discuss
question.
about it.
I think the partnership's fine, but why wouldn't you marry in May? Is it because there's not finances? Is it because the most important people can't be there? There is something that is. You see, if you've met the love of your life or the love of decade or whatever, how long marriages last these days, who knows? Then is it important to wait a week or a month or a year to have that perfect wedding? So if anything, like you haven't got the dress or the bow tie or the theme, then it's like there's something for me that's come up twice now with the angel, but also about no, not quite. So it might not be May, it could be June, or it could be July, or it could be August. Maybe someone's going to get ill and they can't come to the wedding, and you really want them to the wedding, or he really wants them to the wedding. So I myself, if I was going through this, I wouldn't put too much emphasis on May. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because you want those very important people there, don't you? Or maybe you don't. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. So if you wait a few more months where everyone can travel and even come to your country, I mean, that's so much.
Well, let's take up Sadie before we end.
Yeah, well, I've told her a million times. Can you put your question down? But she doesn't say it. Can I please get an updated reading about my application? Oh, we don't like the sound of that. Don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that, Sammy. That's a bit. Hey, turrets.
What? I think you need to tell me about this afterwards.
Oh, right, Sunny. Let's have a look what's going on. Mercury's hasn't gone direct at all. If the website's down, I'm having internet trouble. Definitely, isn't
Well,
it?
we ha
It's
we have
weird.
a dislike today as well.
Way! That was a thumbs up in Greece. Oh. It was probably Mustafa. He's a jokester. He's probably done it as a. It's a funny dude. We love him to bits. Right. Yes, Sagar, I can. Yeah, I'll do that for you, no problem. Hi, Hina, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Right, let me have a look at this website. Oh my God, this is strange. It's the Eight of Cups, but also the Five of Cups. So maybe it's emotionally, yeah, this is so strange. Yeah, I wouldn't actually put your emotions in the website being down or not, but there is a sense of disappointment. Maybe they're doing upgrade of that. I don't think it's walking away from the situation though. I don't think so. I think that opportunity is still there. You, Terence. Let's have a look.
Sani, you don't have to worry. It's
Sorry?
Sani doesn't have to worry for that. Yes, you don't have to.
You got romance
It is
again.
hanged. It
What?
is hanging. It is hanging. So
Hanging
let it
in the
hang.
balance.
Yes, it is.
Romance.
Yeah. So it is just a time or just a time frame as and as Web said, upgradation or housekeeping of the website as well. So that can be happening and that's why it is down. Or it can also mean that if this was not the case, then they are still taking some time to sort out the list or to get the list online on and to uh, put it out. That's the thing. Now, this another thing is the page of coins, so you don't have to worry for it. It's just in your hand. You are heading right, and kind of it is coming forward towards you, and you don't have to worry. This chance is coming. Beth, pick up that card on the floor. What is that? Yes, opportunity is still there with the page of.
Three of them. It was
Okay.
three of them. You want me to read them? Understanding.
Yeah.
Um, Ten of Swords upside down, and Change upside down. He wanted me to read
Yes.
that.
Well, yes, opportunity is still there, and you should be focusing upon yourself and your confidence rather than focusing upon how the website didn't work out or how much delay it has been taking. It's about you yourself rather than focusing upon what is not so well. Let me see something with the angel answers, what my angel answers say.
Yeah, because he's a real, mine or not. I will use my real one soon. So we have the participation. So that's like a celebration. But we have a new vision. So maybe they are making a new website or just have a new vision for what is going on in general. I still have a look at the application. Something is down for a reason, but yeah, it is. I would take this as it's okay and just have a new vision of yourself. If you read that, there is a change, there is an escape from the prison that you're already, and just understand do take a lot of time. And what comes to this disappointment that perhaps that you haven't heard from them. It's just one of those times, isn't it, that we live in the era. It's really, really annoying. So I think they're being secretive. So I don't think they want to reveal Wait, yeah. I don't think they want to reveal what's going on at the moment because there might be some internal change as well. So the internal change has to happen before they can do anything external. That's always the way things go. But I like the new vision because it says don't struggle with that. Focus on what you do want. Keep the. I really enjoyed that. Remember when we were asking about this question? I think long was it before we joined forces with tarots, and you asked us a question about moving to the company because you used to like the professor or whatever you're liking. And I go, no, move. And the romance, the relationship kept on coming. So it's within your moving to another company, you are going to get that really love connection. It's quite weird, isn't it? So, yeah, it's funny that the universe keeps telling us that. But yeah, it's really interesting, that's for sure. There is still an opportunity, but it's almost like see it differently. Don't be too disappointed about what's going on. Things, unfortunately, do happen for a reason. So still be clear about what you do want to come about, I think. But as I said about the secrets and keeping things to themselves, maybe it's not wanting to be revealed at this moment in time. Yeah, so let them sort things out because it. You see, the worst thing they can do is rumors. You know how people internally get to know things and then they spread rumors and and then it just becomes a mess. So I think they are keeping things to themselves significantly at this moment in time. I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's very, I can't wait. It's almost like, oh, I hope I'm alive when all these people are doing their X, Y's, and Z's. Because it's like you're reading a book and you stop halfway. It's so annoying. Right. Hello, Princess Aquarius. So, I've just got to ask Tarot's talk because it's very late in his side of the world. Are you all right to continue, or do you want to stop now and pick it up tomorrow?
Pick up tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Oh, it's so sad, isn't it, when he goes? Oh, we cry. But we've tried to answer quite a lot of questions today, to be fair. So if we do schedule these lives, if you can make a note of that, you should have your notifications on. If you can't come at a set time, then just drop us a little comment down and say, oh, this is the best time for me. And we will accommodate you. We seriously will. Thank you very much, SS. We love comments like that. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Do remember to check out our dailies, please, on both our channels. I'm sorry we have to end. It's very late in India. It's midnight, guys. midnight to be exact. So we have to have some respect for our Indian master. I call him that. So thank you so much. Yeah. Don't answer me even if I beg you to. What? Oh, I see. You want to know another question. We will be on tomorrow. And don't forget, and remember, guys, do you know what we're doing on Instagram tomorrow, guys? Hands up if you know. Right, let's ask a question here. Do you guys know what me and Tarot's Talk is doing on Instagram tomorrow? What we've been doing for a few weeks? He's forgot. He's forgot as well. He's forgot. All right.
There is no promotion done. She has, oh God.
I'm asking them. Right, so who knows what me and Terence Talk does every week? Does anybody know? Find out and be there. Anyway, I'm like this for a reason. I don't know why. I've been drinking too much. So, guys, I'm sorry, Hina and Rosie, that we didn't get to your question. We will definitely answer it tomorrow because we've got time tomorrow, allegedly. Though by his face, I don't think we have. So, lots of love, guys. See you later. Bye. Thank you, Sunny, for being a great moderator, as always. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Sani. Bye bye, everyone.
Right, I've got to